series against Dallas. And then my league, I'm gonna put all the realistic people like on the right team. It's gonna take me a minute, but I don't care.
Oh, in terms of like free agency?
Yeah.
Who wants to see that?
And even MVP, I don't expect him to result from that talk. He said, if I play to my potential,
I'm gonna be sad though. I love playing with MyLeague Monk on 2K. I'm gonna be sad to watch him leave.
Right. Where did he go anyways?
He went to
Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox, yeah,
Sacramento. But I don't know. Russ might be gone too. I might be playing with a whole new team in the next season. Who knows?
I still don't know how I feel about that, bro.
I don't care at all, honestly. I just want to see Russ play like Russ next year.
But I'm honestly just sick of freaking LA fans labeling him a scapegoat. I hate it.
I honestly don't care. I just want to see Russ play like Russ next year. Russ is never gonna play like Russ with LeBron. No, there's a lot, bro.
I just want to run a ring, bro. Really?
At this point, I don't give a crap about the ring. If the ring gotta be with the Lakers, I don't want it. I'd rather watch Russ play like Rush.
Yeah, I heard KD wants to go back to the Warriors.
Hell no.
Hell yeah, he wanted to go back to the Warriors. But the Warriors
now.
Hell, nigga, there was supposed to have been a trade with KD going to the Warriors, but the Warriors turned that shit away. Them niggas said hell no.
Bro, if he went back to the Warriors, he's I don't care. He's a top 40 player all time.
He's what?
He's a top 40 player all time to me if he goes back to the Warriors. I don't care.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't care how many championships he wins. You're supposed to win a championship with that team.
You're supposed to win with a team like that, Jesus. Right or wrong?
I zero respect for a freaking championship like that. I don't care. There is no grind with that.
Go Bear.
I am too.
That kind of shook me today. I was like, whoa.
I didn't really get that shaken up. But I was like, the Timberwolves are still gonna find a way to sell. It's the Timberwolves.
Minnesota will find a way to screw it up.
Minnesota always finds a way to screw it up. They did with everybody they've ever had.
Wally Zerbiak?
That whole squad. Sam Cassell does this freaking big balls dance and they freaking lose to the Lakers. That's literally the only reason why. Like, what kind of freaking... Because I don't care what anyone says.
That. Not the big ball dance, I remember that.
What kind of, like... That's like the most Timberwolves way to lose I've ever seen. Because they were better than the Lakers that year, I don't care.
That year?
Yeah, they were better than the Lakers that year. Chicago. He went to Chicago, yeah.
Definitely. That's like Dev's favorite center. Like,
I would have liked Lonnie Walker if the Lakers kept MyLeague Monk, but getting rid of MyLeague Monk, I was like, oh nah.
He believes that freaking Andre Drummond is damn thing is better than Dwight Howard all the time. Like Devin cannot.
Oh, and now that Russ isn't there, they decided to get rid of Melo. Nice, nice. One of my friends that's a Lakers fan was hyped they got Melo. I don't care about Melo if he's not on a Russ team. I don't care, honestly. And Melo sold both of them. He was garbage on both of those teams. He was good on Portland, but he was garbage with both those teams that Russ was on.
I didn't listen to godlike defender.
He's never been a godlike defender.
He's never been a godlike defender. He played defense in certain games though. Like if he was playing Kobe or something, he'd show up shooting. He had to.
Bro, I'm rigging it. So they made me play either like the Cavs and Hawks both both upset the teams they were playing, right?
Yeah.
So Brooklyn plays Philly on the other side of that bracket. I am rigging it for whoever wins that Brooklyn Philly series. I am not playing. I did not play all like 50 something games, clinch the playoff spot just to play the Hawks or the freaking Cavs in the finals. Like that doesn't even sound fun.
Not at all.
But I play the Warriors or Clippers in the Western Conference Finals, so that's, I mean, because I already know we're beating the Mavs. The Mavs are garbage in 2K. Kyrie, KD, and LeBron.
For next 2K, because you know everyone's gonna use the same team.
I would have used the Lakers at the very beginning of 2K. Kevin Garnett was speaking facts in AD.
Literally.
I thought AD was gonna win MVP this year if the Lakers would have let Russ run point guard the whole time.
Man's got hurt too.
But the beginning of the year, when Russ had the ball more at the beginning of the year, Russ was playing way better, and him and AD actually had good chemistry. And then they just said, "Screw it, we're not doing this anymore," because Russ had a couple turnovers one game, bro. Like Lakers fans are mad weird.
Literally.
I said Russ had a couple turnovers one game. Let's just not give one of our best players the ball. Let's just let him freaking stand in the wing and in the corner.
I can't.
I mean, he can shoot like in the corner at least, but like, really, bro? That's how you're gonna use the man? Bro, you're paying the man $44 million to be a corner setter. Why? Why? Like, bro. That's where I understand like the contract argument, but that's like the only context I actually understand the contract argument in. Because I'm sorry that they're using Russ as a role player when he's a $44 million, and then they get mad at him for his contract. Like it's not Russ's fault that Vogel's using him like a role player. Clippers ain't doing nothing. The Clippers are like the Timberwolves. They ain't doing nothing either.
Right.
I don't care who's on that team. The Clippers could have freaking LeBron, AD, Kevin Durant, and like Steph or something, and they'd still find a way to screw it up.
Clippers are cursed, bro. I've been saying it for a minute now. I don't want to say years, but since they had Chris Paul, like I remember something used to always happen in the playoffs. It happened against us, honestly, because they were up by like 10 with like 2 minutes left, and we came all the way back.
That one game that we came back was freaking crazy, bro.
Crazy. And I was still a Thunder fan, but I was like, how the hell did we pull that one out of our asses?
If they're more cursed than us, it's bad. Like, we've had injuries every other year, but we had that, and then the Clippers just kept choking leads. Like, we did it once. The Clippers just kept doing it.
Kept something bad.
They really need to bring the Sonics back so we can stop claiming the Sonics as, like, part of our franchise. Because I do not want their history. Like, their fans don't even like us anymore, bro.
Rashad Lewis can be a shooting coach. I don't know about a full-time head coach. Shooting coach that. What's the name of the season? There's nobody.
Yeah, I have one more day of work and I have 4 days off, so we lit.
Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
My friends, I was so jealous of my friends because they were going up to the lake for like until like Wednesday, and they got to leave today. I was like lucky.
Here's the pass to Brent. Back to Monk. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Monk's got
But yeah, free agency been kind of wild so far, but like Gobert is not a name where he gets traded. I'm like, oh, okay. Like it's pretty cool that like you get an all-star player like that, but like it's not like a player that I'm like.
Kicks it out to Johnson. And they recover it.
I'll be honest with you, bro. I think it's just because
No.
He has 6. Another shot.
I think it's
I don't
just
know,
because
do
he's
it.
he's not like flashy, you know what I mean?
I'll get it done. I'll get it done tomorrow.
I'm not a big fan of Rudy Gobert. I mean, I respect what he does, but it's like,
Terrible. Yes, and then one of my friends, like the person I was supposed to be working with, left at literally like 4:30, and he was supposed to stay until 9.
y'all are capping to yourselves. First video I see. Hell no. Season 8 of 2K22 was actually fun.
Yeah, but they're like, I don't know.
And then dignified talking about 4-way threat, 99 Damian Lillard slashing playmaker. He's overpowered in season 8. What is this build? Because why are these YouTubers on current still?
On the offensive glass. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Monk kicks to Johnson.
Oh, he made. Oh.
And the Lakers get it back. Howard with 4
He made his slashing play just like, he just doesn't have. He doesn't have a free throw. And yeah, that's about it. He bumped up his post fade. His post fade is 90 something. He doesn't have a block either.
Well, leadership definitely in LeBron James's job description.
PTO?
He
Yeah.
says it's not always giving pats on the back. You know, GA, that
I think one of my coworkers did that today. I don't know. Cause he like dipped at like 4:30, bro.
And glad to have you with us as
No.
we get going here in game 2. And look at how the offensive
No, but I didn't even see him leave. I came back from like my meal and I was like, this man's still not here. What is going on?
also another aspect of their game that's been so far tonight is how
they never said anything about that. What? Yeah. And
is out there with Powell, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
They never said anything about that to me, at least.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for Dallas. Over Monk. They get the rebound.
I don't ever carry one unless they give one to me, like one of my coworkers when they leave. Other than that, I don't carry one. I'm like, oh no, I'm not trying to have like them telling me more stuff to do that I don't even like. If they tell me to carry one, I'll do it, but if not, I don't care. Normally they'll catch me like in the back, you know, like where like all that stuff is, like in the back. If you're like in the back, they'll tell you something.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call
I hate that.
Oh man, yeah, that kind of
I hate that. That is my biggest fear about working in damn retail.
Davis is checked in for Howard.
Or when I go get a retail, wherever I go work.
Dallas also making some changes. Doncic comes in for Cauley Stein. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dinwiddie.
I've heard some people ranting in like the break room. That crap is so funny, bro.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Like they be talking about like what the customers like are like saying and stuff. Like they're just saying some like out of pocket stuff, but then they still gotta freaking like serve them. Like it's so stupid.
It's really that simple.
Has me dead because I haven't had to deal with that before. I probably wouldn't think it's funny if I had to deal with something like that, but it's pretty funny.
Bradley can't get it to go. Average trail by 16.
I can't see.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Good.
But yeah, I have one more day and then I get off for 4 days, so I don't gotta deal with it anymore.
Here's Davis.
Everyone else is cool that I work with, but he left like really early today. I was like, I don't know why. He never told me he left or nothing. He just dipped.
Lakers leading by 14. Westbrook
Brand
drives in.
Forbes is saying with
Bradley, no one around him.
Oh yeah, I'm not excited for tomorrow, but I think it shouldn't be too bad because it's 4th of July weekend. Everyone should be gone by now and have other stuff by now. Hopefully not. The managers sound like it shouldn't be too terrible tomorrow, but who knows?
Brown comes in for Dwight Powell, and it's Maxi Kleba in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yeah, that crap was so annoying.
Doncic outside. Puts it up from
Oh,
12.
really?
That's good on the jump shot.
Really?
Doncic has got his
Around
first
here,
points.
they're everywhere.
Raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're
Well, they was letting off fireworks tonight, but I don't know if it's been.
from 3. And a pin Los
I don't know if it's because of just having lakes up here or what, but everyone has 4th of July parties over here.
And Doncic, here we go. And Davis sends it back. See how the Browns lead the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness. Anthony, the pass to Horton Tucker. Off target from outside. Average trail by 16. Here's Doncic.
Like crap out of here.
Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in this game. Until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get this one. The defense a step slow, and you can see the results. And the Mavericks call time here.
4th of July weekend is always one of my favorite weekends of the year.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in.
I don't know, it might just be different around here.
Here's Brunson, and the dunk to finish it off.
Damn. It's people talking about.
Spend the whole day on the lake and then go watch fireworks on the lake, like it's lit.
Pick working to full effect.
People talking about they don't want to see his back in his career. Man,
You don't want who?
oh wait,
Davis,
they don't want to see his back in his career.
LeBron is double.
Season's thing is fine.
For Davis. Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they need him.
Do stuff to actually grind for. You remember how
Yeah,
last
but they
year
keep
was
adding
on
trash
21?
stuff into the season. I'd rather have the elite
Still
stuff with
doesn't change
actual
the fact
good
that this
rewards
season's
than
trash,
the season
but-
with trash rewards.
And here is Doncic.
Not really. We was just hooping to be hooping. You know what I mean?
Pocket 6. And the layup falls.
Right.
Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Or they've changed the park for like a holiday or whatever.
Close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of true, but I don't really care.
Have a point guard.
Season's kind of an L just because most of the seasons were trash.
Really does put pressure on him. And guys, it's clear though he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The team can't give him these opportunities. Doncic against Davis. Goes
I think
up.
seasons in my team is great, but seasons in this is
And he's
terrible.
able to get it back. And finished off by
All the season rewards are garbage. They keep adding my team stuff. Like if I'm playing my career, I don't give a crap about my team.
all about sharing the basketball. And they double up LeBron. Good look.
Leave them exclusive, bro. Like I don't care about my team at all.
James has got assist.
Why am I getting my team rewards for grinding my career?
Yeah. I want it.
Brunson the pass to Kleba.
I'd rather get VC than some freaking my team.
Yeah.
Pass to Doncic.
He's giving me a
Like
free
I don't
money
play
thing.
my team. Like why are they giving me this?
I bear. You know what I do with my team? I just redeem codes the whole year.
And here's Davis.
Get the best team possible, and I still ready to play out.
Triple. We know Davis has worked on this, and right there, you can see how effective he can be.
My team is too grind heavy for me. I can't.
Here's Brunson. And
That's a lot to worry about too.
Especially when you can buy your squad. Like, that crap is so stupid to me.
My team is definitely paid to win. Career, not so much.
Career you can grind and like actually is like worth it.
Like, I spent too much money.
But all the
this
cards
year.
are like super expensive that are like the good ones. It's like there's no point.
That's what I'm saying. You'll spend 100, you'll be $200 deep in the pack.
And you can get one player on your team, bro. That's actually like good enough to like actually compete.
LeBron's shot is good. James has got 9. Offensively, defensively,
Crap is so
they are in
dumb.
total control.
I'm so over like the my team type modes.
Ultimately proved insurmountable.
Like I'd rather do seasons than freaking my team. Like I'm so over my team. Or like regular play now online. Honestly, like play now online is lit sometimes.
It is. People
When
barely
they-
play, but it's a good move.
When they brought Russ below 80, I was like, nah, I ain't doing that.
Second chance shot, and the layup is good.
I'm not doing that.
Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
How is Russ below? Bro, I was looking at some of the players. Like 2K has some explaining to do, bro. Like some of the players they put Russ worse than, bro. 2K got some explaining to do.
They literally do.
Favorite moves right there, guys.
And the next year 2K is gonna have him like 81. Watch. 2K is gonna have him 81 to begin the year because they're gonna come to their senses.
Double team on Westbrook.
Like I don't even want him to be like that high. I just want him to be
It's
above
that
80.
one year
at
when
least.
Russ was a 94, the year he won the MVP, and I was like, yeah, it's disrespectful. That was man the year afterwards. Nice.
Dinwiddie up top.
Dame was only a 90 the other year. Last year, he discovered him like 91%.
2K be disrespecting with their ratings.
Kyrie was a 90 on like 2K18, which was kind of weird.
And here are the Mavericks now.
Alright, what? So
Outside
let's look
break.
at now.
It's Westbrook with the drive.
You ever seen Malcolm in the Middle?
Dinwiddie with some nice D. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the
I
second
used to be, I think it is now.
Dallas,
I'm asking if you've seen it.
the Lakers shooting indicative of smooth offensive play up at 60%.
Fire show.
They're a machine from the floor.
Westbrook lead among the NBA leaders in points off drives. I mean,
Yep.
they control at any speed.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, they had 2 seasons of the Fairly Odd Parents. I'm just like,
Doncic outside. And there's the pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Here's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Hardaway's got 6 points.
And his shot, I mean, it's come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Bucket is good.
that's not even the whole series.
All comers when he's trying to score.
Dallas shooting here about 46%.
That's weak.
Doncic against James. And Doncic gets it to go.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Here's James.
Bro, like none of the like actual like moves this year have been like actually really that surprising. Because that Rudy Gobert to Minnesota thing was kind of rumored for a minute now.
No one near Doncic as he
And then the
That bet's on Minnesota now. I don't know how to feel about them. I mean, I want Donovan to go off as usual. But, because that's his team now. Donovan Mitchell.
back to James. Moves back up.
it was his team before. I don't care what it
Yeah,
was.
period.
James has got 6 points in the quarter.
This is the confidence that James has. He knows he can take and make this shot when given the chance.
It's obvious there's some tension there if they move Gobert, bro.
Dinwiddie out.
I'm gonna tell you everything.
Utah kind of like hit their ceiling though. Like they weren't going any further than second round.
And it's
Not-
weird
not
because I
close.
should want to root. I don't root for them, of course. Not Dust but
So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter.
Utah hit their ceiling with that team, bro.
yeah, I feel like they hit their peak with that team they had. That's why it was time for them to break them up. If they went any longer, it would have been Donovan that probably left first.
Yeah, and then those assets they got back. So even if Donovan Mitchell leaves now, it's not nearly as bad as it would have been if they would have just like wrote it out with Gobert
They're in a
and.
perfect position to grab a hold of this series, up 1-0 already, and playing incredible basketball, which has given them.
Because I'd rather get rid of the guys 1 year too early than 1 year too late.
What you think,
Unless you're like runner-up
So you can at
champion.
least get something out of it.
Like just don't pull like Jerry Krause and be on top and trade it and get rid of everyone.
I was
As long
like when
as you're not
Kevin
doing
Durant
that.
went. That was like when Kevin Durant went to Brooklyn and he did a sign and trade with the Warriors. When he could have did that with us, but you know, so we could have got something back. Still in Chicago. He signed for multiple years in Chicago. Last offseason.
For some
I
reason,
kind of agree.
Caruso was around like the same amount of money as THT. I have no idea why they extended THT and got rid of freaking Caruso. That made no sense to me.
And he played defense. Taylor Horton Tucker is a decent defender. Probably a better shooter than Caruso. But Caruso does everything that's not going to show up in basketball.
Yeah.
And you need that.
Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for the Lakers right now, Monk is out there with Russell.
He is on Detroit.
Then it's Anthony.
He's on Detroit. They've been traded him, bro.
Davis in the pivot and in the middle.
They traded
And
him
they
a while
bought
ago.
Kimba out of his contract. I wonder if Kimba. They say Kimba's going to LA to back up Russ, which wouldn't be bad.
Is Russ actually gonna stay though? Because like
I wonder.
that Brooklyn thing is all weird, bro.
And the layup is good. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
If I know Kevin Durant, he don't want to play with Russ just because he's that much of a hoe.
He is a highlight reel.
I don't know that man personally, but I'm just saying the vibes he gives me. He gave me earlier when he damn Kyrie opted in and this man asked for a trade. I was like, damn, it's kind of up.
He ain't gonna tell his boy that he freaking is not coming back. He's just gonna be like, I'm just gonna freaking.
Yeah. Remember how he left for Golden State?
But he never told. He gave Russ the impersonation he was staying. So Russ was like, I ain't gonna do nothing.
Right.
Just chill. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Kevin Durant has
My
signed with
next
the Golden
chapter.
State Warriors.
In the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Anthony left side.
Oh, 100%.
I couldn't trust him.
And he can't answer back.
I would never.
Don't start
After
business
seeing
with
what
Kevin Durant.
KD did to Oklahoma City, there's no way I'd ever trade for him.
Come out here with authority.
You can't trust him. How long is he gonna be on your team? Who knows?
Right. And then he's got all the. And then I saw earlier he's got conditions if he wants to go to Miami. He was like, oh, let me find it.
He wants to play with Booker or
You're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
On for three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis is
Oh, here it is. Bro said KD's conditions for Heat trade. Durant will welcome the trade to Miami only if Butler, Bam, and Lowry remain on the team. Who are you?
Well within his range.
I would hope so.
You know Brooklyn is gonna want Bam on by.
It's rebounded by
And
Doncic.
maybe Kyle Lowry.
They've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Monk for three. He can't get it to go. And it's Dallas the other way. From downtown. And it's Luka Doncic with
I'll level with you, bro. I miss the old Brooklyn Nets squad. You remember the Nets squad that had D'Lo, Jeremy Lin?
no lie. That was more fun than anything the Nets have had with
was a
KD
fun
and
team.
Kyrie.
After none in the first.
Here's Brunson. Doncic passes.
Yeah.
No.
Passes to Brown.
I like that team.
Darren Williams for like 1 year was decent on that team, but other than that, screw it.
Yeah,
That team
that
was
was
trash.
Darren Williams towards the end of his career. I remember that year. He dropped like 60 on the Wizards.
Finally coming together for them. The deficit still large,
but now not insurmountable. And the longer the run goes
Yeah, because Steph and Russ were the leaders, bruh.
Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Steph and Russ were the leaders of both their teams, bruh. There's a reason why Presti loved Russ as much as he did.
Right.
Mavericks trailed by 21. Brunson with it. 10 points for him.
And when Kevin Durant left, Russ could have easily been like, you know what, I'm out of here.
Russ is a great leader because why else would all these players say that they're literally the best teammate he's ever had?
Right. LeBron might not say it. Well, LeBron said it after the first preseason game. He was like, Russ is too hard on himself.
LeBron will say it, but he knows exactly what to say, what not to say, to make the blame not go on himself, instead go on Russ.
Because people are like,
he's just
Bron's
too good at this whole media thing, bro. He knows how to deflect blame. Because there definitely should have been more on LeBron than what there was. Like, LeBron did not care they're losing by 20. LeBron was stat padding. He did not care.
Johnson outside. The pass to Monk. Here's Horton Tucker. A three-pointer, no good.
Like, he could have easily subbed out of those games, but nah, he wants this freaking 30.
Dinwiddie outside. Brown trying to free himself up.
And then he tried to say that he didn't care about his scoring title and wanted to sit out the season. Bruh. You should have just gotten a scoring title like you knew you wanted. You just thought it was better for your freaking...
Right.
Your look that you actually care rather than... He really just does stuff that's good for his image if they're not going to win a championship that year. He doesn't care who it affects or what.
It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Powell, the pass to Brunson.
But yeah, there's no way, like, after seeing this, like, I would ever try to sign KD or Kyrie to another contract.
Long term, no. You gotta sign him like a 1 year deal or something. Because he's only gonna stay if you win, probably.
I would never give up anything in a trade for him, though.
Dog, you know what's crazy? I remember a couple of years ago, they asked me, it was like, is Brooklyn the last team you're gonna play on? He was like, Brooklyn's probably the last stop. And look at where we are now. Ooh. Yeah, why hasn't he been bought out of his contract? Well, I guess he's a savvy veteran for the Cavs. That's why they keep him. But still, if he was in LA right now, dog.
Him and Russ too, from playing in college.
They played in college, and then Kevin Love is barely ever injured.
He was only injured though a couple of those years with those really long runs though with Cleveland.
To the finals, yeah.
I really wish they wouldn't have got hurt because Draymond would not be able to talk all that crap if
Draymond wouldn't be able to talk all that crap.
If they were 0-2 when they didn't have KD.
Here's Johnson. Coley Stein with the defensive effort.
He's cocky as hell, bro. I don't want to call you I don't want to call him a glorified role player, Draymond Green, but
Draymond Green is definitely, at this point in his career, definitely a glorified role player. I don't know, but before...
Pat Bev hasn't done anything to be cocky, so he's irrelevant. Yeah.
Draymond, if Draymond won that Game 7, like, if they would have won that Game 7 in 2016, then Draymond has all the rights to be that cocky. Just for that one game, bro. Because he probably would have been a Finals MVP.
Iguodala up for the layup, blocked by James. I said that so boringly, but still, you hit the point.
And there's the drive, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, Lord.
He put some anger behind that one. You're telling me. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Lakers. All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there. And also,
Why would you go up with
that in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. We all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision.
Dallas is so garbage.
Dinwiddie passes to Powell.
Baby. Baby.
Now Hardaway. Here's Dinwiddie.
But I never been for real. Hell no.
This is their second trip to the line.
What the?
And he makes the first.
That is disturbing.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Lakers leading by 23. Now here's Monk. A minute 50 left in the third.
Oh hell no, John was serious. They got a phone here. Team's Xbox. Hell no.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter.
Yo, MyLeague Monk is going stupid for me. I gotta savor all the rest of these games with MyLeague because he's about to be gone.
Over Howard. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 9.
I'm sure you can look it up online.
You got a tracker. You got a tracker.
Down low. Makes it off the glass. And not quite as aggressive from outside.
I haven't heard anything.
Did you see Rubio sign back with the Cavs after getting traded to the
Rubio went back
Pacers?
to Cleveland.
With the lead. Here's Dinwiddie.
I actually liked him with them though, so hey.
He played
I might
well
move
with them.
before he got hurt, yeah.
Well-timed pass and he goes straight to the bucket.
Dang, I'm.
Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He chose to stay in Washington, so if it doesn't work,
Here in quarter number 3.
he wanted the bread.
Here's
But
Dinwiddie.
$251 million, that's a lot of money to pass up, so.
I'm not passing that up. I'm gonna make them trade me. I don't care.
Is excellent passing. No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all.
I don't know if Phoenix actually moves him, bro. If they want KD, they're gonna have to move him, but still.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the
I think if I was Brooklyn, I want Ayton and Bridges and a couple picks, honestly. Like 5, because the Jazz gave up 4
Just
for
because
Gobert.
the magnitude of the start you get Kevin Durant. I need
I
compensation.
ain't trading for less draft picks than the freaking Timberwolves got for Gobert.
Remember what we did to the Clippers? Hell no. We set a precedent, because now I see all these teams making trades. They get like 5 first-round picks. As a matter of fact, Minnesota. That's
Freaking,
what they said.
if
Minnesota
all
said
you give
Utah.
me is Ayton and like Ayton, Bridges, and like 5 first-round picks, I'd be cool with that. But I'm definitely trying to take Ayton and Bridges from the Suns though. If I'm giving up KD.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this.
Yeah, bro.
He
Utah
was,
is.
and then I saw somebody compare 2-time All-Star Darren Williams to freaking 9-time All-Star Russell Westbrook, and I about lost it.
And let's go back to a
Yeah,
terrific
no.
pass that we're calling
D. Will was cold for his prime, but yeah, no. He hasn't
Dude said freaking Steph and Russ is about as far away as Chris Paul and Darren Williams. I was like, oh nah.
Huh.
Like that is so beyond disrespectful.
Steph and Russ are closer than people realize. The only thing Steph has really is rings.
The only reason why it's the only years that Russ didn't really have close was this year. Every other year Russ always plays stuff well.
Damn. I mean, they're gonna ship that man anywhere, huh? No
Bro, the
interest. That's like
Wizards-
Kawhi. That was like Kawhi when he wanted out of San Antonio. They sent him to Toronto and he got a ring. I was like, damn, it's crazy.
They should have sent him to some team that like wasn't even good.
Ariza kicks to Ellington.
They should have been like, hey yo, you guys want Kawhi?
They get it back.
What's up?
And finally they hit one. Ariza's got his first bucket in this one.
I don't know how to
And
feel
there's a
about that.
pattern starting to take shape here. They're working.
They should have just been like, Ayo, like here, Kawhi, like, and send him to some team like the Pistons or something. Like just send him to some like
I
just
don't
be
remember what
extra
they got
terrible.
back in the trade for Kawhi.
DeRozan and something else.
Oh, right, yeah.
Going for on that shot.
Driving the lane, and he comes up with the deuce.
I know they sent Kawhi and Danny Green to Toronto.
On the ball.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who else the Spurs got for
Their dynamic was kind of cool. Yeah, because they went to the finals damn near every year. They had the same number of rings.
Almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line.
No, Danny Green has one more now, doesn't he?
Thanks, though.
Cause
LA, I believe.
the LA one, yeah.
Sinks the second.
Boy, that season in the bubble was wild. That man was getting death threats. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Bro, that
Danny
was the
Green.
beginning of the end of me actually respecting LA fans.
Right. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers rioting, wilding, bro.
Like they crazy, bro.
It's hauled in by Brown.
Nah, their basketball opinion, they're utterly ridiculous.
And again, the turnover by the Mavericks.
Like they are so incredibly stupid.
And
I just thought it was a meme. I used to think Lakers fans were hilarious because I would see everybody and their mom would freaking in a freaking Lakers uniform in their free agency. I used to think it was just freaking funny.
They do. Every time I ask my pops, he's like, there's no real Warriors fans. Unless they like the OG Warriors fans. But even then, it's kind of, yeah, unless you live in Oakland and you've been there for a minute, you might be a Warriors fan, but you're not. Like, most of the Warriors fans were just born in this decade when they started winning. So,
It'd be like if you're a Bulls fan in the 90s. Like, yeah, okay. Like, okay.
Like, I see Bulls fans. Like, I can tell when a Bulls fan is actually a Bulls fan. Warriors fans, kinda, but also not really, because I don't know. He's a White Sox fan, so I kinda, it's kinda like, yeah, I can see you being an actual Chicago Bulls fan. I'd be a Cubs fan before I'm a White Sox fan, though, personally, because I respect the Cubs.
100%.
Definitely, and the Cubs.
But it depends on where you're from, though, with the Chicago thing, though.
I feel like the Cubs have been through a lot worse than the White Sox, though.
I would definitely be a Cubs fan over a White Sox fan, though. Literally off that stadium and everything, easily.
Easily.
I'd 100% rather go to Wrigley than wherever the heck the freaking White Sox play at.
I thought they both play at Wrigley. Or am I tweeting?
Nah. White Sox play in some freaking dump that they made after Comiskey. U.S. Cellular Field or whatever they call it now. That field is trash.
Yeah. Boy,
That
this
field is a
mid-range
whole
play,
dump.
play at 99 might be something crazy.
And that field is a whole dump.
Put him up for the night. Get him up some more tomorrow. Hopefully I get up early enough I can play some career on my slash and play before I come out and cause chaos.
I'd play, I'm just not trying to play with randoms in a season that's trash.
What happened?
You gotta body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just too
I don't know. That's the most obscure name you could have just threw out. Joe Johnson, last time I saw him, he was with Boston.
Yeah, he was with Boston for like 2 minutes.
I don't know where he is now. Might be a free agent, so I don't think he has signed anywhere. He still got some game left in him though. So if he gets picked up, I would not mind it. Fourth in single season points behind Jordan. I'm about to be at the playoffs on this slash and play. Prime, yeah. Jason Kidd got his ass one time. It was like a game-winning assist he threw. I was like, yeah.
That crowd would be annoying.
Big ass dude. I couldn't.
You know, the Lakers, I'm freaking whooping on the Mavs like the
And
Mavs.
I'm about 6'3.5". I could not do it, y'all. That man's a whole 7.
Pass to Burke. Just 5 on the clock. Over 9.
Get my man's a roster spot.
Get Miles Bridges the heck out of the NBA.
Oh, you saw that too? Nah, you didn't see what happened.
He's done a lot of the little things to help.
Freaking ban the man, I don't care.
But his offense has not been there.
As a man, that is they charged him with a felony.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now.
You watching Zoe 101 right now?
And Davis puts it in.
Freaking ban that man, bro.
Plays through the contact with the
That's the only thing I can think of right now in the Hornets right now until that man gets freaking
50%.
suspended a
Right.
year at minimum.
What do you think the punishment is gonna be? Giannis for 3?
Hopefully something severe.
Bucket getter. For Los Angeles, that
Miles Bridges is such an idiot though. He was like a day away from a freaking bag.
Fumbled the bag, bro. Charlotte, you
He
know Charlotte
fumbled
gonna
that
pay
bag
you.
so hard, bro.
And then damn,
And he don't deserve a dime of it now.
what's Deshaun Watson? The NFL's trying to suspend him indefinitely.
here's Burke. Drives to the hoop. Second shot opportunity. He gets it in there. Burke's got 8 points in the quarter. Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty
Shoot,
work
you know it's probably gonna be Steph.
Probably so.
Because of this generation.
Here's Davis. And
Real people know how AI was though. Like boy.
Yeah, of course, real people actually know how he was, but like, I honestly think it's Steph right now though.
Yeah.
There's so many young people.
Green dishes to Burke.
Oh my.
Fuck no.
And right on through for another
Mute and block them.
5 made on 5
Yeah.
9 shooting.
Oh, he's been dominant.
You are banned from talking basketball for me if you say something wild like that.
For 3, Ellington. That's in there.
Probably saying that just they probably saying that just because Curry beat Braun a few times in the finals.
The man has
Steph is not the greatest point guard of all time. Quit with that.
a team that has a long way to catch up.
And they gotta quit with the freaking.
Is it gonna get you back in the game? You have to stay connected to these shooters.
How good is that?
If Steph is top 15, Russ is at minimum top 30 all time.
Right. And you ask most people, Russ is probably 30.
At minimum.
Some people might not even have him that high because he doesn't have a ring. I'm just like, okay.
If you wherever you have James Harden, Russ can't be more than 5 spots behind James Harden.
Right. And AI doesn't have a ring either, so it's like, you know, at all time I might take Russ away.
And the people
now.
that are saying Harden over Wade, then where the heck you got Russ ranked? If you in the freaking
Harden over Wade is ridiculous. That's spicy.
like that crap is wild to me.
Like, you cannot talk basketball to me. You obviously didn't watch D Wade. If you have Harden over D Wade, I'm sorry.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers.
He played Wade is
Bro,
probably Wade
I'm
is
not
more
taking
clutch. He's a
AI.
better
I'm not
leader.
taking Harden over AI either. Like, what are we doing here?
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling
I
out
made that layup at the buzzer. Crazy.
What are we doing here? Like, bro.
for the Lakers. This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
We are killing this.
Satisfying win.
Yeah, I kind of revolutionized the game.
Harden ain't never carried a team by himself to the NBA Finals.
I think most will try to forget. And this is a team right
Ain't no way Harden's carrying the 0-1 Sixers to the NBA Finals.
go up 2-0. You are in the driver's
Harden almost did it in 2015. That would have been really respectable.
game 3. And what a huge standout performance it was for Davis.
But his defense gave him the
Huh.
Because it's literally the
They need to
retirement
get
home.
younger.
They were afraid
They need to get younger, not older.
against the big fella.
Here's Cleveland.
I thought they were going in the right direction, and then I heard that.
They were.
The fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started. That's a shame.
Oh, game 2 AD. AD is a different breed. Oh my goodness.
Alright, Beverly, time to take another team to playoffs. Oh, that's right. He's never missed the playoffs in his whole thing.
Don't pull a JJ Barea.
Quinn Snyder stepped down, so it's like, You wonder.
Back to Brown.
Don't pull a JJ Barea, bro.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. Cleveland with the bucket.
Or you're one game away, and then you freaking, or you're one season. Right before you retire, you missed the playoffs. Like that is
Come on,
pain.
JJ Redick.
Yeah, JJ Redick, not JJ Barea.
No good. Now,
How?
That's their second target under Kyrie.
And you say they targeting all these dudes. Why do I feel like the first person that comes to mind is going to be traded is Russell Westbrook?
Because Lakers fans, everything is the same. All Lakers reporters are idiots. They're all a product of that fan base. Like, I have zero respect for anybody in the league that's a reporter for the Lakers. Like, I really don't care. Like, I have zero respect for any of them. They're all idiots.
Hard job, bro.
He most definitely is.
Yeah,
I don't care if
maybe.
it's not with the
Definitely.
Lakers.
That man was receiving death threats last year, all kinds of BS. So, I already know he's gonna come already. Everybody, that's how toxic LA fans are, bro. I think people just hated Cena because he was getting pushed.
Clippers. So far, I'm gonna play the Clippers. It looks like they're up 2-1 on the Warriors right now.
99 overall on Kyrie. Big bet. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. 84 3 ball, 89 mid, 92 lay.
Why is Mitchell
99
Robinson
ball.
on the Nets? We're gonna have some freaking fixing to do here.
I got a 50 block. Rebounds almost in the 70s.
Bro, the Nets
rebounds.
have Mitchell Robinson for some odd reason.
I'm asleep. I thought he was back out of retirement. Unless I'm tweeting. It was his heart condition. He retired because of medical.
Yo, 2K just pulled a Harden in the playoffs. I'm dead. 4 of 16 and 1 of 7. Tough.
Portland. It was about yeah. They had a nice little squad.
But LaMarcus had a chance at a ring though, so I was like, with the Spurs though, he wasn't getting with the Blazers. And would they have gotten McCollum if they would have? I don't think they would have had McCollum.
That's what it looks like now. He's a 99. That's what he's looking like now. He's a 99 flat. The image I sent you.